Okay, so 50 Cent just exposed why Snoop Dogg completely vanished the second his Diddy documentary hit Netflix. And guys, what I found is way more disturbing than anyone expected. Multiple sources are now claiming Snoop might actually be worse than Diddy himself. Yeah, you heard that right. Stick around, because the evidence I'm about to show you is absolutely wild. Look, I know you clicked on this video because something felt off about Snoop's sudden disappearance, right? Well, you were absolutely correct to trust that instinct. 50 Cent's documentary, Diddy: The Reckoning, is now the #1 show on Netflix in both the United States and the UK. But here's what's crazy. The moment this documentary dropped, Snoop Dogg went completely silent. No Instagram posts, no tweets, nothing. And that's super suspicious for someone who's usually all over social media. Here's what you're going to discover in this video. First, the real reason Snoop disappeared when everyone started talking about Diddy. Second, shocking allegations from people who were actually there, claiming Snoop was involved in the same stuff as Diddy. Third, evidence that's been hiding in plain sight for literally decades. And finally, I will show you how the evidence of Kim Porter actually catching Snoop Dogg and Diddy in an affair. Make sure you watch until the very end, because the final piece of evidence is going to blow your mind. Trust me on this one. Alright, before we dive into the deep stuff, you need to understand how close Snoop and Diddy actually were. Because this isn't just some casual friendship we're talking about.
Celebrating his doc, the Reckoning, Sean Combs' The Reckoning being not only #1 in the US, but now #1 in the UK. And he posted some flowers, and y'all know 50 love being funny.
When 50 Cent's documentary came out, it immediately became the biggest thing on Netflix. People everywhere started talking about Diddy's alleged crimes. The documentary shows victims telling their stories, explains the freak-off parties, and basically exposes everything Diddy allegedly did. It's intense, guys, really intense. But you know what's weird? While everyone else was talking about it, sharing their opinions, and posting their reactions, Snoop Dogg said absolutely nothing, like complete radio silence. And for someone who comments on literally everything happening in hip-hop, that's strange, very strange. Now check this out.
Just so you know, Puffy's sons and my sons have been best friends since they were 6, 7 years old. I didn't make it happen and Puffy didn't make it happen. One night I was at my house and Puffy's son was over about like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, "Cuz, what time you going home?" And he like, "I'm spending the night." I'm like, "Did you tell your dad?" He like, "Nah, my mom dropped me off." So Kim, rest in peace, was connecting my kids with Puff kids, and they formed a friendship and a bond. When Justin went to UCLA, my son went to UCLA. When Christian was rapping, my son was rapping. When he was modeling, they was flying over the world together. So they forged a friendship and a brotherhood that me and Puff always had.
Snoop actually went on television and explained that his sons and Diddy's sons have been best friends since they were 6 years old.